Let's continue the series about a pattern comparison with Inkscape. In Inkscape, in order to apply a pattern, you go into the Fill and Stroke panel and then select Fill or Stroke and then go into the Pattern tab here. This takes you into the default presets where you can select one of the existing patterns to apply it, and then you can edit it either with those controls here, or you can edit it directly on the canvas by grabbing the controls here, which are for scaling or rotating in order to adjust that pattern inside of your shape. For some of the patterns, you can also directly change the color by clicking on this here and select a different color inside of that. If you want to create a new pattern, then you can draw some objects, or if you want a raster-based pattern, you can also place an image and then select that and go to Object, Pattern, Objects to Pattern, which gives you that as a pattern, and you can select your object and apply that. And again, adjust all those controls. If you want to create a more sophisticated pattern, then you need to use a specific template. So you go to File, New from Template, and then inside of the Other category, you select Seamless Pattern. There you set up the size of your new pattern, go to OK, and then it's important to read the text inside of the file and then go into the Layers and Objects panel, and inside of that you find that layer pattern, and then there is the helper layer, and you need to go into Pattern Foreground and Pattern Background where you put the objects you want to have inside of it. First of all, delete what's already there, and also this one, of course. And then you can draw something. You can just draw your objects and also apply color to them. And whenever you cross that border, then you see it gets continued on the other side so that you have some assistance with creating that. As you can see, there's only the choice of having them in rows and columns, but you do not have something as a half drop repeat where they are also shifted to the side or something like a hexagon. If you want to make that, then you need to do that on your own. When you're done, you can select your objects on the artboard and then again go to Object, Pattern, Objects to Pattern, apply that to an object inside of this file and copy it to the file where you want to use it. So to sum this up, in Inkscape we have vector-based patterns. They can also be pixel-based or mixed. We have ready-to-use presets that are adjustable directly inside of the object, very intuitive. The objects inside of the pattern are not dynamically editable. You can only change the color. But we have an assisted creation for difficult repeats, but only it does not support different repeats. Next one in my pattern series will be Affinity.